I have a brand new Fitbit Alta with the inferior factory band, which was impossible to get on. After reading reviewers' complaints about lost Altas due to the poor engineering of the factory band, I immediately set about to replace it with something more secure and stylish. After many disappointing Amazon purchases, I've become more careful about reading reviews before I spend my hard-earned cash. I recently purchased replacement bands for my Alta, and this one is by far my favorite. It's stylish and seems to be very sturdy, yet so soft to the touch, and is not so ginormous as to leave a long trail of extra band. The design is actually carved into the band, so the chances of it wearing off seem pretty unlikely. My first impression, piece was well worth the extra money. I'll definitely purchase this brand of replacement band again if it holds up to everyday wear. If I find that it doesn't, I'll be back to update my review. BR update to review, September 2018. This band is outstanding. I just ordered a new one as I finally broke the original after a year and a half of daily wear. It broke due to my carelessness when the band, the little piece that keeps the extra piece of strap in place, broke after it got hooked on something. I purchased a couple of other bands prior to reordering this one, and they were a disappointment.
Everything is just as the ad said. It looks exactly like the picture, is as flexible as the original band and sized the same. I had the small Alta band and this fits me the same. The white color is part of the rubber-like material, so it doesn't flake off. The buckle is much more secure and makes the band much easier to put on. I had my original Alta band catch in my coat sleeve and fly off the first week I wore it. This band fixed that problem. The only thing I would change is a more delicate or subtle pattern to wear with a business suit. My photo shows the designer band in relation to the original small size band.
So this was a bit pricey for a replacement band. But I love the color combos and look way better made than the cheaper ones. I love it. The band is actually a small band, so it fits my wrist without 3 inches of extra band in the way. The band itself is super soft, better quality than the original Fitbit band. It's also actually better than was pictured. Going to order another, it's stupid cute. Definitely worth it. I purchased the replacement band from WITHit, not thinking that it would be exactly as described. The black and white band is super comfortable, wears well, and is the perfect size for my wrist, which is a little less than 7 inches. I wear my tracker practically 247 and didn't have to clean it so far. We live in a hot climate, but my wrist is barely sweating under the band, and the band doesn't leave marks. By far the best replacement band I've purchased. I am waiting to see if more colors and patterns will be available. I will definitely purchase another band from this company. Price is excellent as well.
This band is great, super soft and sporty. I had a problem with the initial order and the seller took care of it immediately. The band is of great quality and fits perfectly with the original band securing mechanism. I love the fact that this has a typical watch band clasp. Definitely worth the money. Granted, I've only had a Fitbit for a week, but the difference between the original band and this one is like night and day. First off, it feels like baby skin. I barely even know it's on. It does run small as others have mentioned, but I'm a woman with a large wrist and there are still 2 holes left, and the excess band fits into the sleeve, so I prefer this to a whole bunch of extra band sticking out. There is also enough flex in the material that it doesn't seem like it would break or snap from extended use. I will update my review if that happens. It fits flush to my arm even when on a looser setting without feeling tight, so that when I sleep on my arm, I'm not hyper aware of it being there like I was with the band it came with. Basically, with this band, my Fitbit has just become an extension of my arm. Lastly, the design is carved into the band, so no chance of it wearing off, and the fastening pins are bent down towards the band so it can be easily attached one-handed. I'm super pleased with this product. You really do get what you pay for.
Really cute band, very comfortable. The only criticism, as others have noted, is that if you have a larger wrist, it's very short. I'm keeping it because it is cute, but I am in the third to last hole and the strap holding the end in place only just covers it. That is in my opinion a real problem and very unfortunate, as lots of people have mentioned this without the seller making adjustments to the band. It is more expensive than other replacement bands, but I would pay that amount again if in the future the band length is adjusted.
When my Fitbit Alta from 2016 died, I ordered Alta HR so I could keep using this band. BRBR Actually, after an incident with a foster kitty eating part of my band, I've always had a backup. So last week when my Fitbit died, I knew I wanted to keep using the fun colorful band. BRBR Great product, and it takes a while to start looking worn. I've uploaded a photo of the one I've been wearing for the last 2 years to the brand new one, so you can see for yourself. My original Fitbit band broke, so I ordered this as a replacement. I actually like this band much better than the original. BRBR The original would frequently slide off from the Fitbit device and fall off my arm. This one has a tiny clip and so far it hasn't slipped off. Bree like the traditional watch band belt style closure better than the Fitbit buttons that would eventually get loose and not stay on tight. The Fitbit band would frequently give me a rash on my arm. This one has not so far. I purchased the Ziggy as a gift for my daughter who has a Fitbit Alta. She says that it is very pretty, easy to take off and put back on, and very comfortable. She has gotten lots of compliments. I have one, too, and have to agree with her assessment. The Ziggy Alta band was very well packaged and arrived before I expected it, which is always a plus in my book. WITHit is a great company to work with.